Alright, I am gonna try and make this as concise as possible. There was a moment during the Friday Night Fights I do both these shows in one stream if it wasn't obvious from you seeing these before. During the, I think, like, second to last match of the Friday Night Fights, second to last match of the fucking stream, OBS just crashes, right? And at the time, I'm just like, why the fuck did OBS crash? There's literally no reason for the crash. So I pull it back up, and we continue on with the last match of the show, assuming everything's fine. Well, shortly after that happened, had some distractions with my uncle in the hospital, didn't really worry about uploading the Universe streams for a while, until today, where I was planning on making a day of uploading them all. I go to do this very episode, and I realized that because OBS crashed, the local recording of this entire stream was lost, including the entirety of Jim Bob Crockett Promotions and the entirety except for the main event of Friday Night Fights. And it's just like, fuck, man. And because I waited too long, Twitch has deleted the VOD. So these videos are lost. There is absolutely zero way to recover any of them. There is no way at all. This is literally what killed the Digimon playthrough, by the way, because this fucking happened back then, too, because Twitch sucks ass. But, I mean, it's fucking OBS's fault is what it is, but I'm gonna try and calm down. This was probably the two worst episodes that could have been fucking cut, because they had so much important shit in them. So I'm gonna try and recap off the top of my head, because it's all fucking written down, because I thought I had video recordings of it. But we're gonna talk about what I can remember. On Jim Bob Crockett Promotions, it was confirmed that Andrade Cien Almas would be the leader of Team Jim Bob Crockett Promotions. Rock Lee cut a promo about turning his life around or some shit. The Authors of Pain had a match against Shane Thorne and Nick Miller. This is where, and I'm fucking so mad, this hilarious commentary was lost. Shane Thorne's backstory was established as training under The Undertaker in Death Valley, and his finisher, the First Ride, and how he's gonna try and avenge his mentor, The Undertaker, and all this shit about Shane Thorne that was really good at the time, and now it's fucking lost. I think there was a King of the Ring qualifier that Donald Trump won. I know that happened, I just don't know when it happens. I might have just spoiled something from the next show, I don't fucking remember, these are all from weeks ago. But that's literally all I can remember from that show. Friday Night Fights, Jack Gallagher was announced as the leader of fucking the Survivor Series team. Rhino had a match against Heath Slater because Heath Slater was an asshole and faked his death and made Rhino feel bad thinking his friend was dead. He has a match against Heath Slater and Drew McIntyre, tag team match, as Rhino is the one-man army. Rhino loses. Slater is then later jumped backstage by former Riot Squad team leader Zack Ryder, pissed for the same reasons that Rhino is. What else? There were two matches tonight, and the winners would face off next week. And the winner of that would be facing JBL for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship on the Go Home show for Survivor Series. And the first match was Darren Young versus Meat Boy. Jim Boss fucking just runs out in the middle of it, sucker punches Meat Boy. And that caused the DQ, so Meat Boy moves on. Darren Young's pissed. Right after that happened was when OBS crashed. I'm gonna be fucking real with you. I don't remember what the details of the storyline were. I think he just ran out and did it. I don't think the rest of the storyline hadn't evolved yet. I don't remember this shit. It's so fucking long ago. But either way, that match is lost. Was that it? Oh, Aoi Asahina fought the Broken Hearts champion Harley Quinn and had literally the fucking, some people were saying the upset of Universe mode. Aoi Asahina defeated the champion. That's fucking gone now. Is that the women's match, the Slater match, the Slater getting attacked match, the #1 contender? I think that's it. I'm pretty sure Kassius Ohno cut a fucking promo too or something. That's all I can remember. I'm sorry this happened. There's nothing I can do. OBS is fucking gone. I should have checked sooner, but I was much more concerned with other things. So that's it for those videos. We are gonna cut into the Brian Kendrick and then the main event that I still have the recording of. So there's that, and I'm sorry. Okay, is everything good? Is everything like working now? Let me know if everything's once everything's fine and starts showing up again. We'll make sure. I have no idea what the fuck just happened. OBS just closed. Like, it actually just hard like, not even crashed. The program just entirely closed. I don't know where it closed at. What was the last thing you saw? Did you see Meat Boy getting hit by Gym Boss? Where did it cut off at? Oof. Gym Boss Omen punched my fucking cameraman is what he did. So where did that stream cut off at? What the fuck happened? We're still good. We're still running. I'm gonna refresh the stream to make sure chat's working fine. Christ. I know, Bubby. I know. I know. I know, Bubby. I know. Alright, so where did the stream cut off at? So I know where to take this from. I have no idea why OBS just closed itself. I actually thought it closed itself again for a second there. But I just need to know where it ended at. Did you see Gym Boss punch Meat Boy? Oh, the big scrooch. I'm just gonna sit here and scratch dunks while I wait for an answer. Good boy. Cause it's hard for me to tell. Yeah, but like, where did it cut off is what I'm trying to figure out here. I get that, like, it cut off, and that Gym Boss was like, aha, Gym Boss caused it, but like, where did it cut off? Because I don't know where it cut off for me. Like, did you see Gym Boss punch Meat Boy? Did you see anything after that? Did it literally cut off as soon as Gym Boss came out? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I can't check it myself because I'm almost positive I lost the recording. What? After Gym Boss got Darren DQ'd. Okay, so that shut up. Alright, well then I apologize for what just happened. Gym Boss, as you can see, he punched Meat Boy. Then he turned around, he decked the cameraman, taking our camera out. So Darren has been screwed again. Meat Boy will be going next week because he did technically win the match. But Darren Young has been screwed out of yet another opportunity. I can't have Gym Boss attacking my employees, be they wrestler or cameraman. But I don't know how else to stop him. So we're having the Brian Kendrick come out here while I have a little conversation with Gym Boss in the back to hopefully keep him out of our main event. So let's hear from your recognized character champion here tonight. Goodness, hiccup. Sometimes I wonder about myself. The thoughts go through my head. Am I really the best? Am I really the most talented? Am I really the cleanest guy in this arena? Well, that one's a yes. Gesundheit nuggets. Let's face it, looking at your sad, pathetic mugs is enough to make anyone sick to their stomach. I mean, I'm doing everything in my power not to show you my lunch right now. And yet, here I am, forced to stand among you, once again pointing out the fact that what really matters around here is me, not you. You worms in the back are in for a hell of a lot of pain, because I'm the alpha dog around here. Nobody gets in my way and survives. Get in line, every one of you, because I'm ready to take down every single superstar in this company. The fact of the matter is, the WWE Universe doesn't deserve a talent like me. The fact that you can see me perform on television every week and on the WWE Network 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, is a blessing. Don't take it for granted. I simply can't understand how you all worship losers like John Cena and Roman Reigns over someone like me. Me! Who do you think you're choosing them over me? Who do you think you are choosing them over me? I've had enough of this, and I've had enough of all of you. I'm out of here. Wow, the Brian Kendrick really giving it to Jim Bob Crockett Promotions and their big stars like Roman Reigns and John Cena. Basically saying Jim Bob Crockett Promotions is a piece of shit. He's a real company man. Well, I can confirm to you, I have had a talk with the gym boss, and to guarantee that he stops interfering with my shows, I have promised him a match at Survivor Series. However, I am not getting back in the ring. My body is falling apart after what Thorin did to me so kindly back at the biggest party of the summer. And so, Jim Boss is going to face a superstar from my show of my choosing, with his condition being that if my superstar wins, he will go right back into the asylum, he will disappear somewhere, and we will never have to hear from Jim Boss again. And if he wins, well, it's not important. He's not going to win. But either way, we can now have this good, fantastic main event here tonight. Shaquille O'Neal versus Drew Gulak. Of course, this match brought to you by Soda Shack. Soda Shack, give me a smack and I'll shack you back. Soda Shack. The winner of this match will face Meat Boy next week to become #1 contender for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So let's get this match underway, Dunks. Who is your pick, Drew Gulak or Shaq? He picked Shaq. That's a hard Shaq pick from Dunks. Oh my god. Make a better Friday Night Fights? Impossible. Actually best Friday Night Fights. Just look at this main event as Gulak tried to pummel Shaq in the face repeatedly, and it just did absolutely nothing to him. Gulak trying to keep the big man down. Look at these right hooks from Drew Gulak. Crucifix! Gulak unfortunately had to leave his feet for a little bit there, but it was enough to take Shaq down. What is Gulak doing? Gulak going to the top rope. What is Gulak doing? No, he never gets on the top rope. Oh, he just missed! That Drew catchphrase. I know it's Drew catchphrase. It's still impossible. His catchphrase also no high flying, and look what he just did. He just ate shit as he fell. There's a reason Drew Gulak does not go to the top rope. That's the kind of danger Drew Gulak is trying to prevent. He's trying to stop people from high flying. That's what can happen to you. A nice PSA from Drew Gulak. Big sidewalk slam from Shaquille O'Neal. That's why what? That's why he says no high flying. That is absolutely correct as Shaquille O'Neal just bounces Drew Gulak off that top turnbuckle and sends him flying. Drew has not been able to do anything to Shaq here tonight. And if I'm Meat Boy, I'd be terrified of this sign of events. Oh, but what a slam. I love whoever made that call made him have 0 aerial capabilities. I know, right? Big discus clothesline from Drew Gulak. You don't get to see it often because he's never been in a match where entrances were available, but he has this classic Templar outfit, and I love it. Because they gave him the no high flying Gulak gimmick, but kept his actual good attire. His actual good entrance attire, I should say. As Gulak now sending Shaq out of the ring. Gulak just trying to buy himself some time. As the crowd booing Gulak, they want Shaquille O'Neal to go to Survivor Series as the World Heavyweight Champion. Shaq, of course, a former tag team champion. I believe 2-time tag team champion. I can never remember if it was True Despair or the Legacy of Smack who were 2-time tag champs, but either way, Shaq was champ at least once. And he's looking to become another champ as Gulak, oh my god, hits the enziguri on Shaq. A little bit of desperation there from Drew Gulak, who now has Shaquille O'Neal up. Oh, the fuck buster from Drew Gulak. Absolutely taking Shaq out with that fuck buster, doing some serious damage. Sit out jawbreaker. Gulak is in control here now, stomping on Shaq, who could be in serious trouble here. No, big right hook. Shaq may be surprised that someone the size of Drew Gulak could pick him up like that. Gulak sliding under Shaq, jumping over Shaq. Oh, doing it again. The athleticism of Drew Gulak here, just showing off. Oh my god. And Shaq showing off his athleticism as well there, as he picks Gulak up for the backbreaker. And now Drew in some serious trouble here as Shaq rolls him through for a big slam dunk from Shaq into the pin. 1, 2. The ref high-fiving Drew Gulak, letting him know he did a good job out here tonight. High five, Drew, but you're still the loser. And Shaq dunks on Drew Gulak and will face Meat Boy next week to become #1 contender for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. That's going to be a hell of a match. And no, I don't. Fuck. I have just received information that Kassius Ohno is cashing in his Money in the Bank IOU. And he and No Way Jose will face the Orphan Cripplers for the Friday Night Fights Tag Championships in 2 weeks at the Championship edition of Friday Night Fights, the go-home show for Survivor Series. I can't tell them they can't, even though No Way Jose is not on the show, because the IOU lets him do whatever he wants for that tag title match. So I can't stop them. I still want to pop up knee strike to the face. Yeah, I'll pop up to the sleeve. Either way, why would he cash in ahead of time? The IOU has to be... That's why it's not a briefcase. It's an IOU. He gets a tag title shot when he wants, but he can't do it any time. I've been saying this repeatedly. He has to call it ahead of time. It's like a reverse. It's like Money in the Bank cash in. You cash in whenever you want. Tag team IOU is you get to make whatever kind of match you want for the tag titles, but you don't. But you have to cash in advance. Either way, that's going to be it for Friday Night Fights and tonight's stream. Thank you all for coming out, and I will see you next time.